Hello, it's Michael Gaffney, and today I'm going to answer questions. The most asked questions from my students in class and emails I get. As you saw about 5 minutes ago, we made this arrangement in 5 minutes using Flower Crazy. I am the owner of 15 schools around the country and 3 in Europe, and the inventor of Flower Crazy and the author of several books. So here are the questions everybody asked me in class. Number one, I'm not very creative. Will I do well? Yes. 2 plus 2. If you can answer that question, you can do what I do for a living. Even I can do this. And I've been very successful at it. Question number 2. How do I keep my flowers alive? You tell me 3 weeks, Michael. How does that happen? Number 1, start with good flowers. Number 2, put a couple drops of bleach in the water to kill the bacteria that shuts down the drinking straw. Number 3, spray with my secret sauce to seal in the surface. Number 4, cut off a few inches every 2 or 3 or 4 days. And 5, start with perfect flowers, of course. Did I say that? Start with really good product. Bleach in the water, spray, cut the stems off. Oh, the last one. If they're beginning to wilt, submerge the whole flower underwater for 3 hours. It'll go like from here to here. You're rehydrating them. You're getting the water to enter through the bark, the leaves, the whole surface area instead of having to go up that straw, which is why the bleach will stop the straw from clogging up. Water is life. Number 4. I don't know what question. Number 4. Let's say number 4. How do I ship flowers to a wedding? The large boxes they come in, like this. You're going to just set them in here. Fill it up with some newspaper or tissue and just set your bouquets in their boxes like this. We don't use any fancy. You want it high enough so it doesn't crunch the sides of your flowers. So just save those boxes that your flowers all come in. Let's see, what's another question? I'm afraid of weddings. Get my brand new Ultimate Design Your Wedding videos. All the secret tips are in there. They're very easy to do. Like everything I teach, I think it's very easy to create this. And all gorgeous arrangements. There's always 2 or 3 tips. But watch the videos, that'll get you through. Another question, what time should I be at the wedding? Always an hour and a half before the bride is set to go down the aisle, and you should be finished decorating the hall 1 hour before the reception's about to begin. If it's 6 o'clock reception, you're out of there at 5 o'clock. An hour and a half before, because the bride always arrives around an hour and a half before at the church, and that's when you are all set for her. And you greet her and she starts crying. Oh, flowers are so beautiful. Another question they ask, where do I get my flowers? Well, now you get them from Michael's Flower Garden. I can FedEx all the most perfect flowers from around the world overnight. You can buy a bouquet box of flowers, or you can send me a specific order you want, and I will get them FedEx to you overnight, which is the only way to do it. You can't be shipping flowers from volcanoes 5-6 days away. You need to get them overnight from California American farms. What's another question they asked me? Color palette. That's a good one. I see all these YouTube videos on color palette. I'm using a different color palette. I don't have a color palette. I have a spring look, a fall look, a summer look, and a winter look. When you're a professional designer, you're designing a spring wedding. I'm not using pine cones and brown. I'm using spring colors. What are the spring colors on a Hallmark card? Light green, light pink, light lavender, light yellow. Those are my spring colors. If I'm in a winter wedding, what am I designing with? Green, red, and white. If I'm in a fall wedding, what are my colors? Orange, brown, red, more brown, rust, so on and so forth. That is your color palette. When you're a professional designer, you're not sending out dark autumn colors for a spring anniversary.